What is up, guys and gals, and guys? Space Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag action. Today, guys, we are continuing with our series where we rank every card in frag. But before we continue on to Arena 3, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Lately, I have been struggling to get views on videos, so if you guys could leave a comment down there. The support you guys show me is genuinely appreciated, and it really helps me to want to make more and more videos because you guys are just so supportive, and I would love it if you haven't already. Think about subscribing. It's free, and if you don't like it later, you can take it back. So with that being said, let's roll into the video.
Zombie apocalypse.
Alrighty, guys, so as I said today we are ranking Arena 3. Yesterday we did Arena 2. Link to that's going to be popping up right up there somewhere. I think I pointed to the right corner that time. But before we get into that, guys, well, I guess not much to say before we get into that. Let's get into there and see what you guys think. First up on our list, we have Ape Suit. That's right, everyone's favorite first tank. I know it's crazy to think, but a lot of people in the beginning of these games really do like Ape Suit, and I understand why. He has a good amount of health, and he has a minigun. I mean, what's not cool about a minigun? However, there are so many tanks that do it so much better than him. He has a relatively slow fire rate for this being a minigun. Miniguns shoot like 3,000 rounds a minute. But overall, this rank card is going to be rank B. You can use him up to about Arena 5. He is a lot of fun with a large health pool, and he is able to do a lot of damage to the characters up to about Arena 5. And that's kind of where the characters kind of jump away from him a bit. But overall, fun card to play, definitely worth a look-see if you haven't done it already. That is Ape Suit. Next up on your list, we have one of my personal favorites, Desperados. This card was one of my first real cards that I took the time to master. I put a lot of time to this card. I was so good to this card at one point in the game, the card actually got nerfed because of me and one other player. That is not an exaggeration. Whenever I say that, we grinded this card and we could literally dictate the entire game. However, since then he has fallen off the bridge a little bit. He still does good damage, but the lasso is not as effective as it used to be. Can be really pesty for Estella though, and for that reason he's going to be rank A. Very good card overall, fun card to play, good damage, and honestly the design on this character is still one of my favorites in the game of Frag. But like I said, he just isn't what he used to be. Next up on our list, we have one of my most hated cards. This is Medusa. I do not like the way this card is being played right now by players in the game. Honestly, the fact that this character can still shoot through walls and damage towers blows my mind. Overall, she does take a little bit of skill to kill other players with. She does require a pretty good amount of tracking. However, with her invincibility bubble that pops up and turns herself into stone, she takes no damage. It's not as hard as you think it would be. She does good damage as well, and with the infinite ammo, you can really just kind of hold it down. She also doesn't lose speed whenever she is firing. This kind of allows her to be a very dangerous character on the field, and as stated before, and as you guys just saw, shooting through walls, bruh. This character is going to come in at rank A. Good defensive character, but realistically, people are using him to push on offense to shoot through walls. I'm going to keep harping on that until somebody finally fixes it. You know, they claim to have fixed it like 4 updates ago. That didn't happen. But yeah, that's Medusa, guys. Next up, we have the laziest ninja in the world, Shinobi. That's right. This card honestly has a lot of appeal for early on players. However, he is not that good. He can be very, very pesty, which is a good thing. But overall, this card lacks any mobility. He does have a decent health pool, but realistically, a lot of these smaller cards are going to tank this guy very, very easily. The teleportation is super nice, especially early on, and if you can jump a particular character on your opponent's side of the field. For that reason, he is going to be rank B right now. Fun card, but really needs an update to be viable. Next up, does this lady even need an introduction? This is Andromeda. How do I want to put this? Andromeda's been sitting at the 1 and 2 Slayer spot forever. She is that good. She's huge splash damage, huge damage, vertical mobility that allows her to get out of trouble, This card really is that good, guys. And if you aren't playing, or especially you guys in Arenas 3+, you get this card in Arena 3. This is the best card in Arena 3, and it is S rank, and there's a reason for it. Get on the train, test out Andromeda. You literally don't even have to aim. 3-meter splash radius, huge damage. What more do you need? I mean, seriously. Andromeda, rank S. Next up on our list, we have a recently buffed character, that being Lord VR. This card was recently buffed and actually got a pretty substantial buff to the point where he's actually pretty playable right now in the current meta. In fact, I would argue in tournament play, he is 100% viable and probably very frustrating. He has the ability to copy the opponent's character, and if you time it correctly on the copy, you can actually copy their ult. This card is extremely good, and realistically, you're looking at a high rank A, a low S rank for Lord VR. He really is that good, and if you haven't taken the time to master him, you definitely should, because it doesn't look like he's going to be getting nerfed anytime soon. And I think they're just going to leave where it is. Like I said, you kind of want the cards to sit around rank A. Realistically, all the cards, when they're all in rank A, I think I'd be pretty happy with the balance of the game, but there's a lot of cards that are outside of it. Next up, we have Prisoner 99. This is arguably a top 5 defender in the game of Frag. I love the Cosmos skin. I love the target on his back. But this is possibly a top 5 defender in Frag, as I stated before. And for that reason alone, he's going to get a pretty good rank. However, this guy has a very unique trick you can do with the Saw Blade. It's a little tricky to do on this map, and I'm going to mess it up here, probably. But you guys can see he has knockback, he has huge damage, and he has the most range of any shotgun-based character in Frag, even more than Buck, for any Buck fans out there, if they exist. Hey, if you're a Buck fan and you exist, let me know in the comments. Realistically, this card is designed to inflict defensive damage with that Saw Blade. It is no joke how much damage that stinking blade does to you or whoever you hit with it. That combined with the shotgun blast, this card can rip you apart if you're not careful. And as stated, there is a little glitch you can do with him if you can get to your opponent's bunker. I've seen this a lot lately. It's not hard to do, but it is well, it's a little harder on the pit, but not hard on bridges. If you basically pick a spot and the Saw Blade will bounce around, hit the target a bunch of times. Next up, we have Virus. This is Vlad's daughter, believe it or not, if you don't know your Frag lore. I do not like this card at all. I don't like the way it plays. I think it needs to either be moving faster or have a better fire rate or more damage, actually probably a combination of all three, in order to be viable. However, I have seen a lot of very good Viruses. She is a coolly designed character. However, she's going to come in at rank C, the same as her dad. She just, honestly, she needs an update. Whenever they took the headshot damage away, they really hurt all of the snipers, and that's what you're seeing here with Virus. Whenever she had the headshot multiplier, it was pretty darn good, but without it, she's just another card. Rank C for Virus. Wow, guys, we have ranked the Arena 3. That is one of our strongest arenas to point right now, especially with that Andromeda Medusa combo. A very, very powerful arena. But if you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comments down below. Tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, Monday, we will be doing Arena 4 for our next video. Also, we are working on a couple other collabs and stuff, guys, so stay tuned for those. Show some support to your Frag family, and I will see you legends next time. Bye-bye, everybody.